Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic night tonight. I am chilling for the evening. It is another wonderful Sunday evening. Yes. Just a quick little recap of the weekend. Friday night, got here, talked to my sister, had a nice little chat with her, um, talked to Mo later in the night, and yeah, he had kind of a rough day, honestly. Like, he had cut his hand, had been long, his feet were killing him from his new shoes. And yeah, when I talked to him when he was on his way home from work, I was just like, "Oh, I missed you." And he's like, "Well, I just talked to you earlier." And like, I was just like, "Well, yeah, I know I just talked to you earlier, but like, I still miss you." And like, I don't know, like, I just kind of took it the wrong way. And he maybe had said it in a way where he just like really didn't think about it like that, but he did, let me know, like, "Hey, I'm sorry." He's like, "No, I do miss you too." Like, so again, like, Mo for the win here. Honestly, Mo for the win. He's so good about that. Like, anytime we have like a misunderstanding, or maybe I'm being like a little sensitive about something or anything like that, like, he does a really good job of like showing up and making me feel heard and coming to an understanding. So I just think that that's such an incredibly beautiful thing. Like, that just shows like so much depth and like so much emotional maturity and dedication as well. So I he doesn't cease to amaze me, really. He leaves me speechless. But yeah, so had a nice little Friday night. As you know, I went out with the girls, my girls, for Halloween, little Halloween soiree, and we initially had planned on dressing up like, something sexy, like possibly doing Barbie. Like, that was the kind of the thing that had been stuck in my head because Cassie had suggested, like, "Hey, why don't we all do like a different version of Barbie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know that that's like kind of cheesy and whatever, and like maybe cliche and been there, done that kind of thing." But I was like, "Yeah, that sounds really fun. Dress up like Barbie. I've got some cute pink loud stuff that I can throw together. All I need is a blonde wig." But then, like, last minute, when Leslie and I met at Spirit Halloween, she had brought up the idea of being Nacho Libre. And I was like, I love that so much more. Like, I love that so much more. And then that brought me to that meme I had seen online, like, a few weeks ago, of that girl who was dressed up like Ula. And like, she looked so good. And that was so dang funny. And I was like, that's what I'm doing. So put that together. And then, Mo, he was sweet. He was just like, "Oh," he's like, "I bet a bunch of people are going to try to dance with you," or he said something like that, or like try to hit on you. And, he was like saying it like in a playful manner because at that point he thought I was going to do the Barbie thing. And then I sent him a picture of myself as Ula, and I was like, "Yeah, you're not going to have to worry about anyone asking me to dance today." And I was right. Like, not only did nobody want to dance with me, they were horrified and uncomfortable in my presence in some of the places we were at. But yeah, so we rolled up to the house party that we were invited to, one of Leslie's friends, and it was weird, very awkward. Like, we all felt it like pretty much right away. So there wasn't even any music playing. There were no drinks. Um, Most people didn't even want to talk to us. Like, I don't know, it was kind of just strange vibes. And the friend of Leslie was, preoccupied playing beer pong, and which is fine, but it was just like, I don't know, it was awkward. We all were like not vibing, and Leslie's like, "Well, maybe like let's go run to go buy some drinks." And when we got out to the car, like, I was just like, "Girls, like, this is stale." And she's like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "We're not gonna go back." I was like, "Good." So we went to One Nation Tap for a second, because the new plan was to go to Torty Taco, but they weren't open yet. So we went to One Nation Tap, um, got a cocktail. I got two cocktails. I got two cocktails there. Cassie got one, I think, and Leslie didn't have anything. She was DDing, actually. And yeah, we had a fun little time there. Like, the bar was full. The game was on, Michigan State and U of M. So yeah, a lot of people there. They loved our costumes. They were very welcoming. I had a dude who like high fived me. Like, yeah, we were having a fun time there. then we moved to the Torty Taco to wrap up the evening, and I had a really good time there too. We all did, but we did notice a huge difference in receptiveness. Like, the folks there were not like vibing with our costumes. They didn't think it was like really cute or funny. They were just kind of like, ugh, like. But I told Leslie, I was like, you know what? I was like, it's so silly. It's like, because we're baddies. We know we're baddies. Every time we go to Latin night or dancing or anything, like, like, people notice us. Like, they're not horrified, I'll tell you that. But I was like, I love that we can go out, we can dress ourselves goofy and like, and just still have a really, really nice time. So, yes. So, had a great night. Today is family day. So Mo and I have deemed Sundays family day. So we get up, we spend as much time as we can until he has to go to work, which is a good amount of time, like a handful of hours. And we like watch a movie or do something like that. And today we watched The Wrong Missy. I love that movie. It's very, very funny. Adam Sandler film, has David Spade in it. And I'm so sorry, I don't know the actress's name, but she plays the lead, but she's super funny. But I don't know. We had a good time watching that together. He ordered me breakfast. Like, stop. What a freaking gentleman. Like, really. He just randomly did it. Didn't even tell me until it was on the way. And he did good. He got me a big ass coffee from Bigby and a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich and 2 gigantic, and I mean, like, this is not an exaggeration, gigantic chocolate chip cookies, like literally the size of my face. I'm like, you're so extra. Which is rich coming from me because I too am quite extra. I'm like, match made in heaven? I think so. But yeah, he went off to work today, and he just contacted me a little bit ago. Let me know that he's on his way home. Chatted for a second, and he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm trying to watch the rest of the football game. He's like, there's only a few minutes left, and then like the audio is not working on my phone. Can I call you back? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, really? It's like, I'm just gonna continue watching my tarot, and yeah, we'll chat a little bit longer later. So, but I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you had a really fantastic weekend. Love you to absolute pieces. We're getting ready to wrap up October here. We're on to a new cycle, and the cycle is going to be a mixed bag. Apparently, this new chapter of November will be a mixed bag. If you follow astrology or watch any tarot ship with Jimmy, he explains it all. And so we're gonna have some good times and we're gonna have some tough times this month. So brace yourselves. But my star card popped out. It literally jumped out of the deck first thing. So it's all going to be for the best. It's all going to be for higher purpose and ultimate life fulfillment. So we're going to go ahead and lock that in. So, all right, guys, I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. I will keep you up to date. We have a work day tomorrow. So let's try to have an amazing rest of the October and like get one more sale maybe. All right. Good night. Subscribe.